Well, it's Saturday. I don't know what I'm thinking. Well, it's Wednesday, so it's time for Wacky Wednesday, the herd's Wacky Wednesday on Zwift. So we'll be joining the herd for an hour social or recreational ride here on Zwift. Hope you tag along with me as I enjoy this ride. Another Wednesday ride. Always fun. A few minutes before we get off. So, I gotta see if the fix up. Gotta fix up my companion app that should be showing on the left side of the screen here. Just give me a moment while I do that. Yeah, I was just hurrying up, just finishing eating up supper with my wife. And had to hurry to get here. Oh, it's going to cause me some difficulties. It'll just be a moment before we get that companion app up and running.
Right on.
Had a good day of riding yesterday. Got badges for 2 different courses. In Richmond, did cobbled climbs, and then in Watopia did Road to Ruins. So I've set myself a new goal to complete all the route badges on Zwift before year end. Now I have completed all the running routes quite some time ago, and I probably have 2/3 of the riding routes left, but that still leaves quite a number to finish up. So I'll have to get going. So I did 2 of them yesterday, and I'll have to knock off a lot. I have some challenging ones to do. I've done the PRL full, but I still have the half to do. I've done the Mega Pretzel, but I still have the Uber Pretzel to do. So I do have some real big ones to do. On the other hand, I have a whole bunch of smaller ones to do, in particular on the New York routes. We probably can knock quite a few of those off in one day. Don't mind me here for a second. I'm just starting up my phone so I can put the companion app up. I have to restart it to get my Chromecast working.
Right on.
And we're off. I should switch over to the game screen in a moment. Okay, there we are. It took a while to get arranged. Yeah, so just going back to what I was saying, I've set a goal for myself to finish all the Zwift routes by year end. So some real challenges, but I think it's doable. And hey, if it wasn't a challenge, why take it up? Hey, folks, I'm going to have to stop pedaling for a moment and turn on my fan like a newbie. Hopped on the bike and didn't turn on my fan. Here goes. It's an easy reach. Oh, that'll be better. And I can still see the yellow beacon. So no real disadvantage. Our ride leader tonight is Dave Taylor, so we thank Dave for leading this evening's ride. I always enjoy his rides. They're good. Oh, one thing I need to share with you is on the weekend, on Saturday's ride, I did a meetup ride. And which included climbing up to Zwift. And on that ride, I earned my Tron bike. But you see, I'm not riding it right now. I think I'm riding a Trek Imanda. Oops, don't want to get a hold of that. Shouldn't have really gotten ahead of that banner, the red fence. Well, there it is ahead of me. So at some point in time in this ride, I don't know, I'd have to stop to change bikes to show you my concept or Tron bike. Yeah, for anybody who's rides Zwift, that is a big milestone, big accomplishment, getting the Tron bike. But I like riding conventional bikes, sorry. And I have ridden Trek Madones. Oh, I guess I got my first Trek Madone would have been in 2004, and I'd been riding Trek Madones Oh, right up until this year. In fact, I'm riding on my trainer now on a truck Madone. So I come by trucks honestly. I did get myself a giant TCR last fall. I picked up a pretty good deal at year end. But, you know, with all the COVID restrictions and no group riding, no group club rides this year, I've hardly used it at all. Pretty well all my riding has been indoors. Excuse me. Except for one long Randoner associated ride that I'm doing once a month. And for that ride, for those rides, I've been using an older truck Madone. Yeah, so at some point in this ride, if there's a chance, I guess I would have to get way ahead somehow to stop completely, go to the garage and change bikes. So I'm not sure I'll do that, but that's always an option. So having reached that milestone of Everesting, as they call it on Zwift, and so I'm hitting that fence again. Don't want to get hit that fence. So hitting that milestone and getting my Tron bike, I need another challenge. And the challenge I've taken up for myself is to complete all the Zwift routes by year end. It won't be easy, but if it wasn't easy, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be a challenge and wouldn't be the same motivating factor. I've done all the routes in France and Paris. I think I have one really short route in Yorkshire to do. I've got most of the routes yet to do in New York. But those routes, by and large, are not very long. So I should be able to knock off quite a few of those real quickly. In fact, it could probably take a couple of days and just knock them all out. In London, I have a few left. Like I say, I have the PRL half to do. There's one other longer one in London. I've done all the shorter ones in London routes. Just give me a second here. I see the name of an individual. Adam Fletcher. That may be someone I know in real life. So I just wanted to give him a ride on. And well, after this ride, I'll get in touch with him and see whether that's him for real. Yeah, and then in Watopia, I think I have maybe 3 medium distance, like around 50 kilometers, medium distance routes to complete, but I have a few still pretty big ones. So I have done Mega Pretzel and the Four Horsemen, but I'm still going to do the Uber Pretzel. And there's a few other long ones that I'm going to have to do yet. So something to focus on. And at the same time, I am completing the Zwift Academy run. So I did not run for quite a few years because I was having some problems with my knees. I tore a ligament in one of my big toes. So quite a few injuries that were really making it difficult to run. And then in the spring of 2019, one of my wife's nephews asked me to run a half marathon because he'd known that I'd run lots of marathons in the past. And so I did train and run that. Time wasn't anything to write home about, but to be honest, for the amount of time that I was off running, I did okay, and I actually enjoyed it. But after that, I stopped running again. But then I came on to Zwift, and I do have a treadmill in the house. Saw that they could run on Zwift, so I started doing some running again. To be honest, it wasn't really running, it was run. It was easy jogging and walking. So I started that, I guess, back in May. And then I was doing that semi-consistently. And then in July, or late June, Multisport Canada put out this virtual challenge. And the challenges was for earn medals. And they were offering a bronze medal to complete guess it was 400 kilometers of riding and 60 kilometers of running in 1 month. Well, the riding was no problem because I'm doing better than 1,000 kilometers every month riding anyway, indoor and out. But picking up the running was going to be challenging for me. But I said, okay, well, let's give it a try. So in July, I did complete that. And then I said, well, in August, why don't I go for the silver? The silver required 600 kilometers of riding. Again, for me, that's not really a problem. With 100 kilometers of running for the month, and that was going to be difficult. But I did it, and then in September, after I'd done that, September, I said, well, I'm going to go for their gold. Well, required 1,000 kilometers of riding again. Not a problem. But unheard of was 200 kilometers of running a month. And I set out to do it. I ran most days at a very, very modest pace, mind you. And there's just dogged determination, I think. I did it. And just about the time I was finishing that, I see Zwift come out with these ride, triathlon, and run academies. So I decided to sign up for that. So, oh yeah, so for get the end of a long story, I am now doing the Zwift Run Academy. I've completed 6 of the 8 workouts. And heck, I'm getting a bit faster. Running at speeds that I haven't run in a long time. So that's good. Well, I'm way ahead here. I don't know. Should be doing this. On some of these rides, I've been giving ride-ons, but why don't we just have a look at some other people? Give Andrew your ride-on, but let's have a look at Andrew riding his bike. Looks like he's got a Tron bike. He's riding behind VCU. With the mountains in the background. Let's look at somebody else here. A Tremblay. Riding a Zwift bike. Got a matching pair of Zwift socks. Looks pretty good. There's a tight shot of some of the riders in that pack. Looks pretty exciting. That's why we like riding on Zwift. Lots of people to ride with. Looks pretty good. Hey, and we even managed to float back behind the red fence. That's good. Okay, I'll have to soft pedal here for a bit. Let's take another view. Take camera view 7. It's always a good one. We got a pretty dynamic view of the peloton. Riding along. We're all riding pretty tightly together. Here's a helicopter view. I think you can hear those. I'm not sure you can hear those helicopter blades whirring. So we go over this bridge. Lots of wave action there. There's another overhead view. And okay, this is the standard Zwift view. And boy, we're only 26, 27 meters in front of the yellow beacon, so that's good. Just looking behind us here. Too much text on the screen. We can't see the yellow beacon. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see Dave Taylor's posting a message on the board about silly jokes, so maybe that's a good cue for me to tell my silly jokes. Got a few of them I thought I'd share with you this evening. Let's see what we got here. Oh, since we're in the sea world, this is a good one. What did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn. Yeah. Now these are pretty corny jokes. But they still bring a smile to our face. There are three types of people in the world. Those who can count and those that can't. Just a moment of silence till you get that one. Okay. And here's a last one for now, and we'll get a bunch in the second half of the ride. Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away. Yeah. I told that one to my wife, and she just had some dental work. And that one caused her some bit of grief because she laughed so hard. In my YouTube world, I'm trying to get into a pattern now where I'm doing this live stream on Wednesday evenings. And then on Saturdays, I'm doing this longer meetup, and I record some of that. And then typically I'm posting, some of that, put together a video from that ride, and I put it up usually Sunday afternoon. Try to keep it pretty short. So, I mean, the rides are like 4, 5, 6 hours long, but I just take some clips and put out a video, maybe 6 to 10 minutes long. And then other than that, I'm trying to put together one video a week. Oh, that's more of an informational type video. So the last one that I put out was a comprehensive guide to the in-game map or mini-map on the game screen. So that map that you see in the top right-hand corner. There's lots of things going on that map. There are a lot more things going on that map than you might imagine. So I put out a video to explain all the features of it. That one seems to have attracted quite a number of viewers, so I'm happy about that. It took me quite a while to put it together. First to do all the research to find out all the features, because the thing about that mini map is that there wasn't one location where you could get all the information. So I had to do quite a bit of searching around, and then just to put together the information in an orderly format to communicate it, and then to record it and edit it. So yeah, if you want to catch that, visit my channel, Endurance Sweat, and you should catch that video, Comprehensive Guide to the Zwift Minimap. And currently I'm in the process of putting together a comprehensive guide to the Zwift companion app map. So it'll be a similar video, but focusing on the map on companion. And we'll just doing that, we'll also look at the compared to the mini-map features. Now you can see that companion app map on the left-hand side of the screen there. Some of the things we'll be going over are how to change the scale. You tap that circle with the plus minus sign. And how do you change the orientation? Tap the circle with the orange with the arrow in it. Standard view is north is always up, but you can change it so the standard view is your direction is always toward the top of the map, and the orientation of the map will swivel around. Enable that. Yeah, so on and so forth. So look for that video coming out Got this piece of paper flying around on my trainer table. So look for that video coming out at the end of this week. Might be tomorrow. I may only get it out Friday. We'll see. Still some investigation I want to do. In the longer term, I'm looking into a video on managing who you follow and your followers. And I'm trying to do some research of how you can download a list of your followers and who you're following, and see if you can match them up. So are you following people that don't follow you? And are the people following you that you don't follow? And would you want to add or delete people on that basis? And then I'm also looking into how you can track people that are following you. Are they regularly giving you ride-ons? And do they regularly do the same rides that you do? Seems like a bit much, but anyway, that's what I'm up to. But that one, I've just started in that. Made a little bit of progress, but I can see that's probably going to take me a few weeks to put it all together. And the other thing is, I've only started doing these video streaming, and I'm using software applications that I'm not really familiar with. In particular, the video editing software that I'm using, it's called DaVinci Resolve. It has just so many features in it, and I'm learning it. So I really need to devote, and I've got to know most of the basic features now. But I need to devote more time to learn some more features so I can make better videos. It's becoming a full-time job. It's just a hobby. I'm enjoying it. It's a challenge. And again, I like challenges, and I guess that's why I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna get behind the fence here. I'm just behind that fence. You can see it from the helicopter view. And here comes the pack. We're a good group tonight. Total of 487 looks like. Yeah, that is a big group. Okay, Dave's putting up a joke. What is lawn darts? No, we can only imagine what the answer will be. For sure it'll bring a smile to our faces, I'm sure. Lawn darts sound like the evil game I forced my younger brother to play as a child. Yeah. Well, there's a good view of our riding group. Yeah, I see my avatar taking a drink. That's not a bad suggestion. What's going on up front here? Oh, look at all of us. I don't know, it's dark outside here, cold, some snow on the ground. Though the roads are bare. But I want to be riding outside this evening. But here I am on my trainer in Watopia, enjoying a nice ride. Short sleeves and cycling shorts. And have to have a fan on to keep me cool. And I'm getting up to that fence again. There I am with the Trek Imanda. I picked up enough drops lately. Then I went to the drop shop and picked up a new set of Bontrager Oleus 5 wheels for the bike. Well, it's pretty sharp now. Oops. And just by that red fence. Interesting view. Okay, I'm just trying to soft pedal here to see if I can get back to the lead. He's got that fence pretty tight tonight. It must be 10 seconds. Because we're at there's not much of an incline here, 2%, and we're only 25 meters ahead of the ride leader, and they're still at the fence. Okay, I have a few more jokes here to share with you. Yeah, I know y'all can't wait for them. You've been asking, where are the jokes? Okay, well, here they come. Sorry. I sold my vacuum the other day. You know why? All it was doing was collecting dust. Anyway. Don't know if we have any movie buffs up there, but kind of a movie-related joke. What's Forrest Gump's password? Should wait till we get beyond this waterfall so you can hear my answer. Yeah, what is Forrest Gump's password? One, Forrest, one. Ah. That wasn't hard to guess. So it's Thanksgiving for our American friends tomorrow, my American friends. So wishing all of you a happy Thanksgiving, even in these difficult times. We all have a lot to be thankful for. And I'm sure we're all thankful for the healthcare and service workers, essential industry workers, and the food industry and the like. We're all thankful for them, and we're thankful for the research scientists who seem to have been able to develop a vaccine that hopefully will be widely distributed and allow us to return to some sense of normal life by middle of next year. So, yeah, we all have a lot to be thankful for, even in these difficult times. So, Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus were out for a walk on Thanksgiving afternoon after having enjoyed a big meal. And Mrs. Claus looks up into the sky, and she turns to Santa Claus and says, "Looks like rain, dear." Ooh. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I think I'll end it there. I am enjoying this ride. It's good. Let's see if we can watch a few other folks. There's watching C. Brazanka. We didn't pronounce that correctly, but anyway, looking fast on that Tron bike. Oh, we got to look at this one. L Big White. What are we looking at here? Hard to see this rider behind all the others. I think it's a, there we go. That's that woman riding the S-Works, the black helmet. We can barely make her out amongst all the other riders. Better go back to me to see where I am. Okay, 30 meters. Yeah, the ride leader, not doing too bad. This view, looking backwards, we can see the yellow beacon behind. We're just at the fence. So again, we need to soft pedal a bit. And then we're behind the fence now. And I think we'll just drift back. For the next while. Oh, I mentioned earlier that, I make a video of my Saturday ride with the herd, and I posted Sunday evening a short video. And this Saturday, we're riding, doing the bend top. So climbing to the top of the virtual Mont Ventoux. And that includes riding up and past Chevrolet Renard and the monument to Tommy Simpson. That'll be a slow grind on that climb. In the last few climbs, and I sort of semi-attacked them, I guess, but I think this Saturday perhaps I'll just take it a bit easy. And I was mentioning that I'm going to be trying to complete all the routes, all the route badges, or route achievement badges on Zwift. And Sunday, you see they have the calendar says we'll be able to ride in New York. So I'll probably be spending a fair bit of time on the trainer on Sunday, trying to knock off a bunch of those routes, because there's quite a few of them. Even less than 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers. So if I put in a good day, I should be able to knock off, 5 or 6 of them anyway. Yeah, just gotta do the time sometimes. I guess I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy it. Like I say, training hard, having fun. Well, if I'm going to slide back, I'm going to have to just ease up a bit here. I think I mentioned earlier that I do one long ride a month now in real life. Doing this with the association with the Randoneering Club that I belong to. And they put up a challenge to do one 200-kilometer ride every month of the year. So I've got one left. I have done that. And with one caveat, in April, because of COVID, I did the 200-kilometer ride indoors on my trainer. But other than that, right through January, February, March, so forth, I've done a 200-kilometer ride outdoors every month. And I just got the month of December to do. I've submitted registration to do the ride on December 1st, but looking at the forecast ahead, its forecast is calling for snow that day. And I don't mind riding in the cold or even in the very cold, but I don't want to be doing a long ride while it's snowing. So I'll have to apply for another date to do that ride.
Ride on. Ride on.
Yeah, so I was saying I hope to get a video out on comprehensive guide to the companion app map. You take one finger, you can move around by pinching or opening up your fingers. You can go in and out by hitting that third icon on the right hand side, recenter the map. So I'll be going all over all that stuff. And again, if you enjoyed this video at all, well, I'd really appreciate it if you click that like button and leave a comment. Feedback is always helpful for me, you know, whether it's putting out these videos is worthwhile. And if you want to catch more of my videos, subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to get a notification when I live stream again or post a video. I do enjoy this, but some encouragement is always nice to have. Well, we haven't ridden too much this ride next to the yellow beacon, but looks like we're managing it now at the end of the ride. Get my ride on and hard to see him in this view. There's our yellow beacon. Thank you very much for leading us this evening. Been a good ride. Enjoyed it lots. Oops, just I was watching the ride leader and wasn't watching Ryan relationship. You can see the fence really close. It's got the fence really tight, so I'm searching on the companion app. I don't know if we can see the fence on the companion app. Doesn't seem so. It's odd. There's our ride leader and the red beacons. Red sweep is right with him. But I do not see the fence. It's odd. Unless he's taking it off. Sometimes they do that to take the fence off right at the end of the ride. Okay. Been a good ride. Good way to spend early part of Saturday evening. I've enjoyed riding and chatting with you or chatting for you, I don't know. Until next time, Endurance Sweat here. Train hard and have fun.